What if I told you someone is watching you right now? Not a stranger, not a friend. It's you, the future you, the person you are becoming. And they have one question for you. Are you wasting time or building the life you truly want? Think about it. Every single choice you make today is shaping your future. The way you spend your time, the habits you repeat, the excuses you make, they all add up. 1 year from now, will you be proud of yourself? Or will you look back and wish you had started today? This video is not just another video. It's a message from the future version of you. And trust me, they need you to hear this. So don't skip, don't scroll away, stay with me, because what you are about to hear could change everything. How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many times have you made a plan, felt excited for a moment, and then gone back to the same old habits? Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and before you know it, another year is gone. Time doesn't wait for anyone. It doesn't slow down just because you're not ready. Right now, while you're thinking, doubting, hesitating, someone else is out there taking action. Someone else is becoming stronger, smarter, more successful, and one day, you'll see them living the life you always wanted. You say you want success, but are you willing to put in the work? You say you want change, but are you actually changing? Because the uncomfortable truth is this: nothing will happen unless you make it happen. You are not stuck, you are just comfortable. And comfort is the enemy of growth. It keeps you in the same place, repeating the same mistakes. If you don't take control of your life now, one day you'll wake up and realize you ran out of time. So ask yourself, do you want to keep making excuses, or do you want to start making progress? Because the clock is ticking and your future self is counting on you. Right now, at this very moment, you have a choice. A choice that will either move you forward or hold you back. It's simple. Do you keep living the same way, or do you finally take control? Every successful person you admire, every person who changed their life made one important decision. They stopped waiting. They stopped waiting for motivation. They stopped waiting for the perfect time. Because the truth is, there is no perfect time. The only time is now. Your future is not something that just happens. It is something you create step by step with the choices you make every day. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, every time you choose effort over excuses, you are building the life you deserve. The small choices matter the most. Waking up early instead of sleeping in. Reading a book instead of scrolling on your phone. Saying no to distractions and yes to your goals. These tiny decisions may not seem like much today, but over time, they create massive results. And if you think your choices don't matter, ask yourself this: where would you be right now if you had started 6 months ago, 1 year ago? Imagine how much further ahead you'd be. Now, imagine where you could be 1 year from today. If you start right now, the power is in your hands. The only question is, what will you choose? Think about this for a moment. What hurts more? The pain of pushing yourself, staying focused, and making sacrifices? Or the pain of looking back and realizing you wasted your potential? Because one thing is certain, both paths come with pain. The difference? One pain makes you stronger. The other pain stays with you forever. Regret is heavy. It follows you everywhere. One day, when you're older, you might look back and wonder, why didn't I try harder? Why did I waste so much time? And the worst part? You can't go back and fix it. Time doesn't give second chances. But discipline, that pain is temporary. Waking up early when you don't feel like it, it's tough, but it gets easier. Choosing to work on your goals instead of watching TV, it's a sacrifice, but one day you'll thank yourself for it. The truth is, your future self is watching you right now, begging you to choose discipline over regret, begging you to push through the hard days, begging you to stop giving in to laziness, distractions, and fear. So the question is, which pain will you choose? Because either way, you'll feel it. The pain of discipline today or the pain of regret forever. No one sees it, no one talks about it, but everyone fights it. The silent battle, the fight between you and your weaker self, the fight that happens in your mind every single day. It's the battle against laziness. That little voice that says, just do it later. But later never comes. It's the battle against negative thoughts, the ones that tell you you're not good enough. But that's a lie. It's the battle against fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of stepping outside your comfort zone. But fear is just an illusion. It disappears the moment you take action. No one will clap for you when you choose to wake up early. No one will cheer when you put in extra effort. No one will see the hard work, the late nights, the struggles. But your future self will feel it. And that's why you can't lose this battle. Because every time you choose to fight, every time you ignore the excuses, silence the doubt, and take action, you win. You grow stronger. You get closer to the life you truly want. Most people think success happens overnight. They look at others who are doing great and say, they got lucky. But that's not the truth. The truth is, success is built in the small, invisible steps that no one sees. Right now, you might feel stuck. You might feel like your dreams are too big, your goals too far away. But here's something you need to understand. You don't have to take giant leaps. You just need to take one small step every single day. Read one page of a book. Do one workout. Learn one new thing. Wake up a little earlier. Work just a little harder. It won't feel like much at first. You won't see results overnight. And that's where most people give up. They want instant success, instant rewards, instant change. But real growth doesn't work that way. It's the small, daily habits that create massive change over time. Think of it like this. If you improve by just 1% every day, in 1 year, you will be 37 times better than you are today. That's not magic, that's math. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for motivation to strike. Just focus on getting 1% better today, then do it again tomorrow and the next day. Because the small steps you take today, they will shape the future you will live in tomorrow. Nothing great comes without sacrifice. Nothing. Look at the life you want, the success, the freedom, the confidence, the respect. Do you think it comes for free? Do you think the people who have it got there by doing the easy thing, by wasting time, by staying comfortable? No, they paid the price. And now, it's your turn. If you want more, you have to give up something. Give up the endless hours of scrolling on your phone. Give up the late nights doing nothing productive. Give up the excuses that are keeping you stuck. It won't be easy. Your mind will fight you. Your old habits will try to pull you back. But here's what you need to understand. Every sacrifice you make today is an investment in your future. Less distraction, more focus. Less comfort, more discipline. Less complaining, more action. 1 year from now, you will look back at this moment, and the question is, will you be proud of the sacrifices you made, or will you regret the ones you didn't? Because the life you dream of is possible, but only if you're willing to pay the price. Motivation fades. You've felt it before. You watch a powerful video, read an inspiring quote, and feel like you can take on the world. But what happens the next day, next week, next month? The excitement wears off, the fire starts to dim, and before you know it, you're back to your old ways, waiting for motivation to hit again. That's why most people fail. They rely on motivation when what they really need is discipline. Because the truth is, you won't always feel like showing up. You won't always feel like putting in the work. There will be days when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you want to give up. But those are the days that matter the most. Anyone can work hard when they feel good. But champions, winners, the people who truly succeed, they show up even when they don't feel like it. They put in the work when no one is watching. They stay consistent even when the results aren't showing yet. Success doesn't come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do every single day. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait to feel ready. Just show up. Stay consistent. Because the future you want is built in the days you don't feel like trying. But do it anyway. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Picture your dream life. Imagine waking up every morning feeling proud, strong, and in control. Imagine having the freedom to do what you love, the confidence to walk into any room, the success that others only dream of. Now ask yourself, is that future possible? The answer is yes. It's not a fantasy. It's not reserved for lucky people. It's real, and it can be yours. But only if you make the right choices today. Because here's the reality. Your future is being created right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. With every decision you make, you are either building the life you want or staying stuck in the life you want to escape. So imagine yourself 1 year from today. If you start now, if you commit, if you stay consistent, where could you be? Stronger, smarter, more successful, closer than ever to your dreams, or still stuck in the same place, wishing you had started sooner. This is it, the moment that matters the most. You've heard the truth. You know what needs to be done. But now, the real question is, will you take action? Or will this just be another video you watch, feel inspired for a few minutes, and then forget? Because here's something you might not realize. Most people won't do anything. Most people will go right back to their old habits, their old excuses, their old ways of thinking. And in a year, 5 years, 10 years, they'll wonder why nothing in their life has changed. But that doesn't have to be you. You are different. You made it this far because something inside you is ready to change. Your future self is watching, hoping, waiting for you to take that first step. So don't let them down. Don't let another day pass where you make the same excuses. Don't let another year go by where you regret not starting sooner. Start today. Start now. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be big. Just take the first step, and then another, and another. Because the life you dream of, it's not impossible. It's waiting for you, but only if you're willing to fight for it. So what will it be? Excuses or action? The choice is yours. But know this, your future self is waiting, and they are begging you to start today.